If you're thinking about moving to Fredericksburg, then this video is going to save you a lot of time and probably a lot of frustration. Not every neighborhood here makes sense for every lifestyle, commute, and budget. I've lived in and around the Fredericksburg area for almost 20 years. I'm a local realtor, and today I'm breaking down 8 specific Fredericksburg neighborhoods I would actually live in and why. I'll show you what's nearby, what kind of buyer each neighborhood fits, and which one you should be watching if you want real options on the market. So let's get into it. A top one for me and where I spend a lot of my time is downtown Fredericksburg in the historic district. If walkability, character, and community matter to you, then downtown Fredericksburg is honestly tough to beat. This is where you'll find historic homes, coffee shops, restaurants, events, and easy access to the Rappahannock River. We've got Caroline Street, restaurants and shops, river trails and parks, the VRE station and seasonal events, and tons of farmers markets. People choose downtown for lifestyle. You're walking places instead of driving. These are things to know though. The houses there are older, lots are smaller, and inventory is limited, but demand here is always strong. Then not too far from there, we've got College Heights and Upper College area. This is honestly one of the most underrated neighborhoods around Fredericksburg because you're right outside downtown, but it feels more quiet and more residential. You're just a couple minutes from downtown. You could walk there if you wanted to. There's parks, walking path, and you're right next to the University of Mary Washington. This is a great option if you want proximity without being in the middle of everything, and people who buy here tend to stay here a long time. It's great for students, professors, medical professionals, stuff like that. Third, we've got Lee's Hill. If you want an established neighborhood that just works, Lee's Hill is a solid choice. It's a planned community without being new construction. So what's around here is you're right outside of South Point, but also pretty close to Central Park. You've got shopping, dining, there's medical offices close, and super easy access to Route 1 and I-95. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it's dependable and convenient. Fourth on our list, we've got Rappahannock Landing. Just up 95, a little more north, you'll find Rappahannock Landing. If you want newer homes, right outside of Fredericksburg, Rappahannock Landing is one of the best neighborhoods to watch. It stands out because the newer construction's just a couple years old. You've got river access and trails and easy access to downtown. You're right off Route 17 and I-95. One big thing here is there's usually a lot of turnover and there's often homes for sale at any given time, which gives buyers good options. And that's not always the case in Fredericksburg. Quick side note, if you're watching this and trying to figure out which of these neighborhoods fits your situation best, I offer a free real estate consultation. You can book a time directly onto my calendar in the link in the description. It's no pressure, just clarity. The link's in the description if that's helpful, along with much more info. Number 5, we've got Celebrate Virginia and the Central Park area. This area honestly is all about convenience. If you want shopping, dining, entertainment, I-95 access within minutes, then this delivers. What's around there is we've got Central Park, we've got restaurants, we've got gyms. It's a major commuter route, so you got to be aware of your timing because it can hit some traffic in those rush hour times. You're not buying land here, but you're buying time. Another up-and-coming neighborhood, number 6, is the Grove at Jackson Village. This is just a little bit south in Spotsylvania. If you want brand new construction with a neighborhood feel, then this is a great one to know. They just started building the homes and they have a big plan to expand with tons of amenities. It's technically Spotsylvania, but it's very connected to Fredericksburg and it's right off of Route 1. You've got shopping, schools, easy access into town. You're right next to a Target and a Publix and everything's right there. This is ideal if you want something modern, move-in ready without the maintenance of an older home. And they've got a couple of great options there. Number 7, the Spotsylvania Courthouse area. This is where your money can honestly stretch a little bit more. You've got larger lots, quieter surroundings, and strong value compared to being closer to downtown. So what's around is, of course, we've got the historic courthouse area. We got local restaurants and everyday conveniences. You're just a couple minutes from South Point area. It's a very common landing spot for people relocating into the area. And you're not too far from 95, from Route 1, where the new Kalahari Resort is. Number 8 is Western Fredericksburg. If space and privacy matter most, this is really the direction I would look. You get woods, longer driveways, fewer neighbors. Trade-offs, though, you'll have to drive more, but if it's the right lifestyle, it's worth it for you. This is where Fredericksburg starts to feel like a lifestyle choice and not just a location. Just a little more west, you've got neighborhoods like Lake of the Woods, Fawn Lake, Lake Wilderness. If you like that lake life, that privacy, it's amazing out there. And this is how you can choose the right neighborhood. You've got so many options here, but really there's no best neighborhood. It's only what's the best fit. You got to think about your commute, your budget, your daily routines, your long-term plans matter more than what's popular online. And that's why you've got so many options here you can choose from. But now you got to start looking, start narrowing it down. If you're planning a move to Fredericksburg, choosing the right neighborhood matters just as much as choosing the right house. And if you want help narrowing down based on your commute, your budget, your lifestyle, I offer a free real estate consultation, and you can book a time directly onto my calendar, and the link is in the description. And if this video helped you and you enjoyed it, subscribe. I post breakdowns on what it's really like to live here so that you can make confident decisions. I'll see you in the next one.